Their mutual friend Nicole, who's standing here today, set them up on a group date at a restaurant. Brett quickly liked what he saw and led Brittany away from the others to be alone. He asked her to dinner the following night, and both say that the moment they saw each other the next night, they knew they'd be together forever. There's a great Irish blessing that reads, "May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. May the green be the grass you walk on. May blue be the skies above you. May pure be the joys that surround you. May true be the hearts that love you. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May you be poor in misfortune and rich in blessings. May you know nothing but happiness from this day forward." And together we all say, Amen. Brittany, Brett, you knew each other from the first glance of acquaintance to this point of commitment. At some point you decided to marry. From that moment of yes to this moment of yes, indeed you have been making promises and agreements in an informal way. All those conversations, riding in a car over a meal or during a long walk, all those sentences that began with "when we're married" and continued with "I will" and "you will" and "we will." Those late night talks that included "someday" and "somehow" and "maybe," and all those promises that are unspoken matters of heart. All these common things and more are the real process of a wedding. The symbolic vows that you're about to make are a way of saying to one another, "You know all those things we promised and hoped and dreamed? Well, I meant it all, every word." Look at one another and remember this moment in time. Before this moment, you've been many things to one another: acquaintance, friend, companion, lover, dance partner, and even teacher, for you have learned much from one another in the last few years. Now you shall say a few words that take you across the threshold of life, and things will never be the same between you. And after these vows, you shall say to the world, "This is my husband, and this is my wife." In the words of Shakespeare, now join your hand, and with your hand, your hearts. These are the hands of your best friend, strong and young and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day, as you promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that alongside yours, as together you build your future, these are the hands that will lovingly help you raise your children. These are the hands that will passionately love and cherish you through the years, and with the slightest touch will comfort you like no other. These are the hands that will wipe the tear from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. And lastly, these are the hands that, even when wrinkled and aged, will be reaching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Continue holding hands. Brett, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me. I, Brett Joseph Jenkinson,
Brett Joseph Jenkinson,
take you, Brittany, to be my lawfully wedded wife, to have and hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or for poor, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish,
till death do us part.
Brittany, repeat after me. I, Brittany, take you, Brett,
I, Brittany, take you, Brett,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to be my lawfully wedded husband,
to have and to hold
to have and to hold
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better or for worse,
for better or for worse,
for richer or for poor,
for richer or for poor,
sickness and in health,
no, Brett.
Only for Richard.
sickness and in health, to love and cherish,
Love and cherish,
till death do us part.
till death do us part.
A marriage is a lot more than a wedding, dancing, a suit, and a cake. Tomorrow begins the actual marriage. The rings you are about to exchange are without a beginning or end. They symbolize the endless circle of eternal commitment to each other. These rings will be a reminder forever of the vows you take today and your promise that your relationship is as unending as these wedding bands.
Sure.
Brett, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me as you put the ring on Brittany's finger. This ring I give in token.
This ring I give in token,
As a pledge, as a sign
as a pledge, as a sign
of my love and devotion.
of my love and devotion.
May it remind you forever
Remind you forever
that my love is pure and enduring.
that my love is pure and enduring.
With this ring I do.
With this ring I be wed.
Okay? You will repeat after me. This ring I give in token
This ring I give in token,
and pledge as a sign
of pledge as a sign
of my love and devotion.
of
Of my love and devotion.
my love and devotion.
May it remind you forever
May it remind you forever
that my love is pure and enduring.
that my love is pure and enduring.
With this ring
With this ring I be wed.
And now to do a reading, Joey Helper. This is the Apache blessing.
Now you'll feel no rain, for each of you will be shelter for the other. Now you'll feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there will be no loneliness, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two persons, but there is only one life before you. May the beauty surround you both in the journey ahead and through all the years. May happiness be your companion, and your days together be good and long upon the earth. Treat yourselves and each other with respect, and remind yourselves often of what brought you together. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, the gentleness, and the kindness that your connection deserves. When frustrations, difficulties, and the fears assail your relationships, as they threaten all what is right between you, not only the part that seems wrong, in this way, you can ride out the storms when the clouds hide the face of the sun in your lives, remembering that even if you lose sight of it for that moment.
Brittany and Brett, inasmuch as you thus consented in holy matrimony, I am so incredibly honored to pronounce that you are now husband and wife. You may kiss this beautiful couple.
Well, Mama, I just lost another Batavsky.
One more thing, if I may close with one last thought. Life is short, and that sounds pretty cliche, but it's so true. What we've experienced today here, is the stuff that makes life wonderful and fulfilling. As the song lyrics say, some people wait a lifetime for a moment like this. And now it's my privilege to present for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Brett Jenkinson!